Hey guys, welcome back to Tampa Bay Reptiles. Today we are tackling this back here. This is a big 40 by 40 concrete pad that's going in for those concrete fish tanks. Not really sure what kind of structure we're gonna do yet, but right now this is what we got going on. Let me turn it around here for you. So they had to raise it actually a good bit back here in the back. So I've got somebody coming with a bobcat. They're going to pull all this, strip all this grass up. And we got 2 loads of dirt that's going to go down here to bring it up to where it needs to be for the concrete. And then we'll put this front board back on here. And then we'll dig the footings and pour the concrete. And here's the next load coming now. Second load of dirt. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, one step closer. We got all the grass stripped out of here and got this all filled in with dirt. Now we just gotta finish getting everything on grade and get some plastic down so we can pour some concrete, hopefully on Saturday. We got these tanks going in today, getting them moved over here. The machine that brings them in is 8 foot by 8 foot. It needs an 8 foot wide by 8 foot tall space. So we're just gonna frame up the building after all these tanks get in here. I'm out of breath because I've been carrying all these cinder blocks in the truck back and forth over here. All right, guys, we got all the koi tanks loaded over here onto the slab. We got, there's 29 that I'm keeping. Got 2 rows of 10 and then 1 row of 9. And then I had to leave space in between these guys for the posts for the roof. And then also I can attach the water lines onto those posts that are going through here, and also the air lines. They're going to go in all the tanks. This is the space for me to walk through. I should have spaced this out just a little bit further, but it's plenty of room for me to come down through here. So now the next thing to do is I'm going to pressure wash all these tanks, and then I'll patch any little spots like these where they got a little beat up in the moving process. Then after that, after I pressure wash these guys, we're gonna go ahead and start building this building. And the reason why we put these in first is because the machine that brings them in is 8 foot wide. He wouldn't have had enough room. He's 8 foot wide and it's 8 foot tall. So if we would have went ahead and put up these walls, it wouldn't have had enough room. I mean, I guess I could have done at least the back that back wall and then this side wall, but it is what it is. I want to go ahead and make sure we got these tanks in here first. I'll go through and patch these little spots like this. It doesn't affect it, but it's sealed on the inside. It just looks bad on the outside, so I'll patch those and then paint all these tanks. But yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm ready to get these walls up so I can get some water in these tanks. I'm gonna have to run drain lines. I've got these on blocks, and I put a 2x6 under this back side of all the tanks on this side, and same on these, so that way the water will drain out better out of that hole for your overflow there. And then I also did it on these tanks on this back side. That's how they were set up, and when I purchased them, so I set them up the same way. And then all the drainage will be in the front of these tanks. You can see it's got 2 overflow holes here. One's going to be your normal overflow, and the other one's going to be like a backup extra overflow, I believe. And they'll all drain out, and then I'm going to run plumbing from all these all out. They're all going to be connected. I'm going to have 3 different systems. They'll all come out and drain out here out of the back side, and I'll just run them straight out for when and if I ever need to drain them. But I'm going to do 3 different systems. I'm going to do a filtration system for just these 10, and a separate filtration system for just these 10, and then same with these 9. I'll do a separate filtration for these 9 also. So that way if something happens to one system, it doesn't knock out all of the tanks, you know. So I've decided to go ahead and separate them into 3 different systems. The guy that I purchased them from, he had them all set up on one system. I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I think I'll just do it 3 separate systems. It'll keep everything cleaner, and yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys, it's coming along. We got the slab poured. We got all the tanks moved onto the pad. We've got 10, 10, and 9, so 29 tanks. And then we got all this extra room over here to do all kinds of activities. I'm honestly not sure what I'm gonna do with this extra space yet, but we'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna pressure wash all these tanks down and repaint them, and we're ready to start framing a building.